Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at a game called Slice, Dice, and Rice. Now this is a really unique fighter, and it's very different than say like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, because this game is all about strategy and timing your attacks. It's a really unique game. It sells for $17.99 in the PlayStation Store plus tax, and I'm going to show you how the game plays. It's a really fun game. So I'm going to go into story a little later, but I'm going to try versus first because I want to show off all the characters. So I'm going to go into player versus CPU, and these are all the characters. We have Kojiro, Tengu, Yogetsu, and what's really cool about this character is she's supposed to be the daughter of Genghis Khan. I hope I'm saying his name correctly because I've heard people say Genghis Khan before, but she's supposed to be his daughter, so that's pretty cool. We have Benkai, Monkey King, Yojimbo, Shinigami, and Tomo. Now there is no final boss to this game. All of these characters, their stories are all connected. All of their stories are intertwined. So you will be fighting all of these characters in the story mode, and each one serves as a final boss in some way to another character. So any one of these can be a final boss. I think this guy's final boss, this one right here, his final boss is Shinigami, this Reaper looking guy here. But for each character, it'll end up being somebody different. Now, I normally play as Tengu. He's my favorite character. And when you're playing the story mode, you'll start off with this guy. He'll be the only one that you can start the game with as far as story-wise. And then you will slowly be able to unlock as you play through all of the characters. So now I'm going to show you some gameplay and show you what I mean about how it's more strategy-based than just a regular beat-em-up fighter. So I'm going to go with Tengu, and let's see. I'm also going to choose, I guess I'll go with the Monkey King. And now you'll get to see exactly what I mean. You can select your stage here. I really love the art style because it has a really cool black and white with just a hint of color styling to it, which I absolutely love. It's a very unique style and animation. So I'm going to go with this stage, which is actually Tengu's final stage where he fights his final boss. And you'll see what I mean about this being based on really precise hits. That was pretty cool. I thought he was going to win that. Oh, he got me this time. Now, see, instead of having a life bar up top, every time a character loses, a skull will appear on their side. And whoever gets 4 victories, the opponent loses, because that'll show they have 4 skulls on their end. Or no, it's actually when you win the fight that the skulls appear. I thought it was when they lost. It's actually the other way around. When you win, it serves as a skull, which I guess represents a kill that you've gotten. I thought it was the other way around. So I'm going to go to character selection and show you some gameplay with each of the characters. So here's Kojiro. And let's see. I think this guy is Tengu's final boss. I think he's the one I fight for the end of Tengu's story. Let's try a different stage. So this way you'll get to see what all of the characters' moves are kind of like. See how it can end so quickly? I usually have a backing off approach. Now I have this on the hardest difficulty. You have easy, medium, and hard. I have this on the hardest mode. So these characters are really trying to go out of their way to kill me, but sometimes that serves as a problem. See, I didn't get him just right to finish him, but I got a good strike on him. And what's interesting is that you can harm your opponent, which will affect how they fight. Like, they won't be able to move as fast, they won't be able to jump as high. So that's really cool, is that the strikes actually... Whoa. That was a bang of thunder there. We're having a thunderstorm right now. Hoping my power doesn't go out. So, I'm going to show off Shinigami now. Let's see. Let's choose another stage here. I'll fight against Ugetsu. Now she carries a really huge sword. It looks like a huge sword straight out of an anime. She can barely lift this thing, but she's very deadly with it. See how she drags it on the ground? I even love how it sparks as she drags it, which gives a lot of realism to it. Wow. She's just destroying me right now. She gets one more victory, she wins. She's just annihilating me right now. Ah. Flawless victory. I didn't do too well with him. So let's see. We'll go with Yojimbo. And we'll go against my favorite character, Tengu. Yeah, we're having a storm right now. I'm thinking to myself, wow, what a time to record, but I'm taking my chances. Tengu is a very fast character, and I love how he flies in the beginning of the opening of the level like it's a wing. I really like that. Oh, he might finish me here. So that's a heavy attack. Square is like a light attack. Triangle is like a medium attack. Oh, I was too busy talking. I wasn't even focusing. And circle is your heavy attack. So if you do circle, like, that's when you're really going in for the kill. Where the other ones are kind of like counters and, like, also can send you, like, doing a dash towards your opponent. But when you're really going for the kill, you press circle. That's going to be the one that really finishes them off quickly, if you get the timing just right. It's not a guarantee. As you can see right there, he was right. He on me. He was not giving me a chance. That is so cool, how he just goes right through them. See, these guys are very evenly matched when it comes to speed. Both very fast characters. And that's how the timing really plays a part of this. Like, just timing your attack just right. Now see, he struck just a little too soon, giving me the opportunity to take him out. If he had just waited a few seconds later, I probably would have walked right into that attack. Let's see, I'm going to give Ugetsu a rematch. I have to defeat her. See if I can beat her this time. Now see, I really have a retreating style. I kind of like let them come to me and look for the perfect timing and opening in which to take them out. That's just my personal style. You can charge right at them and take your chance, your luck at defeating them as well. It can work. This time I'm going to try to go right after. Oh, that was not a smart move. Ah, I didn't give her a chance to raise the sword up that time. Now, she's the kind of character, either you got to back away and really have the timing just right, or just go right after her. Take a chance and go right after her before she can fully swing the sword. Let's see. Go with him. And I'll fight Kojiro. I really like this game a lot. You can beat it pretty quickly if you really like learn the timing and the precision of the attacks. You can actually get through the story pretty quickly with each character. Now I gotta stop talking and really focus here. I'm gonna try to beat this guy. Wow. That was a powerful hit. Now, this guy is a very close range attacker, but he's very strong. His strikes are very powerful. And Kojiro wins. Let's see, I think the last character I have here is Monkey King that I have left to become, and let's see, I will go up against Shinigami. Let's go with him. I don't think I fought against him yet. This is his stage here. Kind of looks like you're in the underworld. He's like the ruler of this world here. Wow. He has a lot of reach to him. Wow. I can't let it go out that way, guys. I'm going to give it a rematch. See if I can beat him this time. I'm going to get at least one victory against him. Let's see if I can pull it off. Oh, that was a good fight, though. Got him. Now I'm happy. Oh god, that last part was brutal. Now even if I lose, I'm happy that I at least beat him once. I think he is the final boss to the samurai guy, Kojiro. I think he is his final boss. And he got me. So this game gives quite a challenge. I like that. So now I'm going to show you a little bit of the story mode. You can do player versus player. Oh yeah, there's something I wanted to show you that's pretty funny too. You can do player versus CPU, CPU versus CPU, which I'm actually going to go in now. So you can actually watch a match. You can put any of these characters against one another and watch them, you know, battle it to the death. But I'm going to show you something really funny here. I'm going to select Yugetsu, and I'm going to put her against herself. And when I first put these two together, it took them about an hour to finish the fight. You'll see what I mean. I'm going to show you. It's pretty funny. I wanted to remember to include this in the video. Now see, they are just so afraid to approach one another that this battle can go on forever. The other characters will end the battle pretty quickly, but the first time I put these two against one another, it literally took about an hour. And I did watch it all the way through, but it took them about an hour to actually finish the fight because they were so afraid to approach one another. And every time you hear that little popping sound and the screen kind of goes dark a little bit, it's right at it's saying, in other words, that's the perfect time for your strike. That's when one of them is really preparing for like a death blow. But if you cancel it just fast enough, it won't go through with the full attack. See, that's what I mean right there. That means they had the potential that they could have struck one another down at that moment, and it was like they were going for it, but then they just backed out of it at the last minute. They were like, nah, I'm not going to risk it. So that's pretty funny. So we're not going to watch this. I just wanted to show it because it is pretty funny. I'm going to go to the main menu. And then we're going to take a look at a little bit of the story play. You also have Dojo, which is training. So you can go in there and you can train with any of the characters. I'm not sure. I never went into Dojo, but I think that you can make the characters fight you back. Or they can just be in a stance where you can just practice on them. But I'm going to go into story. And see, He's the only one that's available. You have to play through his story and defeat it before you can unlock the others. So let's do a little bit of the story mode. Ah, we're fighting against Tengu. I really like how he just flies in like that. Oh man, he didn't even give me a chance. So that's the thing, once you get the timing down for your particular character that you like, their fighting style, you can learn the timing to each character very well, and you can actually go through the story very quickly, but until you learn that, it can take a while. I'm going to continue. See if I can beat him. Now, Tengu is fighting to avenge his fallen comrades, which you can see one of them hung in the background there. He's getting revenge, and, oh, man, took my head clean off. Oh. He is just brutal. The perfect assassin right there. So he's kind of like a cross between a bird and a reptile. And Kojiro is like an undead samurai. I forget his actual story. And maybe he's battling to reclaim his life, like maybe to come back to life, and that's why he's fighting the Reaper guy at the end. Shinigami. Oh my goodness. Yes. Finally got him. That was tough. Now we're fighting the Monkey King. I really like the Monkey King. He has a really unique look to him. I've seen different versions of looks for the Monkey King, and this is one of my favorites. Wow, that was quite a fight. I think we got this, though. I was hoping I could beat him with a flawless, but... Oh, man. He's catching up. That was a really good strike. Alright, I gotta play this smart. Oh, he got me. And to think I thought I was going to win that with a flawless. And he came back and he got me. I really don't like Kojuro's heavy attack, but his quick strikes are really good. And he beat me again. That's right, we'll give it another try. So if you would like a really cool, challenging fighter that's kind of different feel than Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, then I highly recommend this one. It's a really good game. Very unique. I've never seen another fighting game that really focuses on strategy rather than just beating the crap out of one another, you know? There's no projectiles. I don't think any of the characters have anything that they can like throw or like shoot like powers or anything. It's all just weapon to weapon combat. Oh, I wasn't sure who got who there for a moment. Oh, third strike, I know I'm done. Yup, that's what I said. 3 strikes. You're lucky if you survive the first 2, if you can make it to 3. But if you make it to 3, you're going to be like heavily injured. You're not going to be able to move as well. Sometimes you're not able to jump. It can affect how you fight. Wow, a flawless victory. He don't look like he slowed down much from that strike, did he? Now, if I was playing as Tengu, I'd be doing a lot better right now. I'm much better with Tengu, so I'm going to show you some gameplay with him. Let's see. Let's have a rematch. See the difference? Once you learn a character, it all depends on just your fighting style. Now there's somebody who could use Kojiro and probably would defeat the Monkey King flawlessly. I just don't have his timing down. And there you go. See the difference? It's all about just mastering a particular character. Once you find the one that's for you, you know, you can go through it like so easily. But I like the challenge of trying different characters that I'm not familiar with and trying to play through the story. I think I've only unlocked 3. I've never fully unlocked all of the characters. I have to do that one day. Seriously, like, give this a full gameplay through. Definitely deserves it. Alright guys, well that's all for Slice, Dice, and Rice. I will be featuring a new game in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.